I'm Brandon Wolf, LGBTQ rights advocate, a survivor of the horrific 2016 mass shooting at Pulse nightclub, and a Florida resident. Now, most folks are familiar these days with the Dobbs v. Jackson decision from the U.S. Supreme Court, the one that upended Roe versus Wade, triggered abortion bans across the country, and imperiled healthcare for millions of Americans. Baked into that decision was another ominous warning from someone on the bench. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, in his concurring opinion, suggested that maybe the U.S. Supreme Court should revisit other decisions, including those that have affirmed our rights to be in relationships with and even marry the people we love. As a response, the House of Representatives passed the Respect for Marriage Act, which would essentially require states to recognize marriages performed in other states across the country. It's an important first step, but we know that it has to get through the Senate in order to get to the president's desk. And getting it over the finish line in the Senate requires 60 votes thanks to the filibuster. So doing my democratic duty, I reached out to my United States Senator asking him to support the Respect for Marriage Act, asking him to support me and my basic rights. Senator Marco Rubio's response was ignorant, bigoted, and quite frankly, a retro brand of homophobia that I'd hoped we would leave behind in the 1990s and early 2000s. In his note back to me, Senator Rubio argued two things in the same breath. One, that he believes he is pro-family, and two, that he believes only families with a mother and a father are best equipped to raise children, completely diminishing and insulting LGBTQ families, and quite frankly, any family that doesn't look like his across the state of Florida and beyond. And he went further, saying that the right to marry just isn't a big deal in this country. It's not an issue people are worried about. And if you are worried about your right to marry the person you love, then you must not be a real everyday American, but simply a liberal elite. Maybe Marco Rubio has forgotten 2016. Maybe he forgot that he promised to leave politics behind if he failed in his bid for the White House. Maybe he forgot that he said he wouldn't run for re-election to the United States Senate only to change his mind after the Pulse nightclub shooting, saying that that had inspired him to come back and fight for his community. Maybe he forgot climbing on the backs of 49 of our friends, our family members, our brothers and sisters, so that he could revive his failing political career. Maybe he forgot that he used the LGBTQ community as his catalyst for crawling back into politics, but we haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten the way that Marco Rubio used the murders of my best friends to put himself squarely back in the spotlight again. The language that Marco Rubio is using is incredibly insulting. It's toxic and even dangerous. And it tells us exactly what he thinks about LGBTQ people. But I have news for Senator Rubio. Our community, the LGBTQ community, we're not just here when you need to boost your poll numbers in time to win an election cycle. We're not just here for you to drape your arm around for a photo shoot on the worst days of our lives. We're your constituents. We're Floridians too, and our basic rights deserve defending. Our basic rights deserve champions in the halls of Washington, D.C. We deserve a senator who sees us, who values us, and isn't afraid to go to bat for the basics, like us being able to marry the people that we love. I wish that were true, because I deserve a United States Senator who sees it as an honor and a privilege to serve me. We all, as Floridians, deserve a United States Senator that sees it as an honor and a privilege to go to work every single day to fight for all people in the state of Florida. Unfortunately, that senator is not and has not been Marco Rubio.
Hey, this is Jordy, co-founder of MeidasTouch. Person, woman, man, camera, prison. MeidasTouch just came out with a brand new t-shirt with this perfect message. Make sure you check out store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com and grab yours today. Thank you.